Hey everybody, Nate Lee here, and I'm going to show you the best way to hold a mandolin pick. Now there's more than one way to do this, and first I'm going to go over the three most common bona fide ways to hold a mandolin pick, and then I'm going to tell you at the end of the video which one is the best. So make sure to watch the whole way through so you can find out what works for you and what works for me and what works for your heroes as well, and then you can decide what you're going to do. And of course, that should be the thing I'm about to tell you to do. All right, so the three kinds of pick holds that are considered to be legitimate start with the most common pick hold, and that is the one that is between the thumb and the index finger. So here I've got my Tone Slabs Play Nately Edition Darth Tone pick here. This is a tweener 3-round, and it's in the 1.3 thickness. And something I really like about this pick, and the blue chips do this as well for me, is if I give them a good squeeze, it stays stuck like that. It helps me hang on to the pick a lot better. This doesn't happen for everybody, but for a lot of folks it does. So it allows me to show you what the pick hold looks like. So it goes like this on the thumb. Then the index finger is in a loosely balled fist shape like this. And it just gives it a little squeeze like that. This is the most commonly accepted good pick hold. And if you're really unsure what to do, well, you can play the odds with technique. What do the most really good players do? And then copy that. Now the second most common is the 3-digit hold. So it's the thumb, still like this in the same position, but the index and middle come around like this and hold the pick like that. We're still in a fairly loosely balled fist here, but it's got a little bit more of this shape to it where the fingers and thumb are sticking out. The index and middle are sticking out that way a little bit rather than this clean line like that. And there are good players that do this as well. Most often they have a double jointed thumb like I do. And this is not how I hold my pick. I hold my pick this way. But they have a double jointed thumb like I do quite often, but they might not. And this allows the pick to have the opposite angle from this pick hold. This pick hold has this forward leaning angle. And this pick hold has this backward leaning angle. And they create essentially the same effect. They're both going across the string at an angle, causing it to slip by a little bit and make a warmer tone and be a little easier to pick with. So that's the 3-finger hold, still totally legit. John Reichman holds his pick something like this. I can't say if it's exactly like this, but it's something like this. And I remember seeing Jimmy Goodrow when I first started playing on the, I talk about this all the time, the Tony Rice video collection VHS that I had. And you can see Jimmy Goodrow. It looks like he's using this same pick hold in that. That VHS sure shaped how I thought about music in a really good way. So finally, the third version. This one I call the dip pinch. So you think about the cowboys. I know not all of you live somewhere where there was cowboys, but I'm from Texas. So they get out their little dip thing. This ain't it, but they get it out and they do this little like thing, and then they open it up. They get some like this, and then stick it in there. The dip pinch. That's the dip pinch. So the dip pinch, you simply hold the pick between your thumb, still in the same position. Notice a common thread here. The thumb has not changed its job. Then the index finger comes like this. And then the other fingers are balled up in a little fist like that. So this one is the least common. One great player I know who does it is Tim May. I'm sure there's others out there, but it's the least common. So those are the three commonly accepted good pick holds. There's what I will call the standard pick hold, which is in between the thumb and the index finger with a loosely balled fist like this. There's the 3-digit hold, which is between the thumb and then the index and middle like this, and a sort of loosely balled fist as well. And then there's the dip pinch between the thumb, the index finger with also kind of a loosely balled fist going on there. Those are the three accepted ones. You're going to be totally fine with any one of them. Now for the best pick hold, I promised you I'd tell you which one is the best. And there's two answers for that. One of them, if you're looking for a quick and easy, what should you do? Just don't want to think about it. Just take off and it's going to be good. It's the first one I showed you, the standard pick hold between the thumb here and the index right there with a loosely balled fist. You can't go wrong with this. The majority of great players do this. However, here comes the second answer. This is a little bit more of a hippie kumbaya sort of an answer, but it is a legitimate answer, and that is use the one that works for you. As long as it's one of these three, if it feels good to you, you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to learn to pick and play well. What you should not do is something really strange. For instance, I've seen people do something like this before, where they're putting one finger kind of on top of the pick and the other one here. This is bad. I have tried really hard to make a good sound with this, just in case, just on the off chance that this is an okay way to do it, but it is bad. Don't do this. There's other things like that that just aren't good. So stick to one of these three, and the best one is the one that works for you. And again, if you're just not really sure which one works for you, maybe you're new or you've tried all these and you're like, well, I just don't know, this one. Go with this one. You can't lose. This is the pick hold. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you do not like this, feel free to hit that dislike button and they won't show you anymore. So thanks for watching everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, one last thing. Master Tremolo that I just finished up, it is now available for purchase. Though you missed the live class already, but it's all recorded and it's available for purchase. The link is down below, so go check that out. All right, bye for real this time.